Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys this fun and unique little way to style your braids, especially when they're getting old and you want to switch it up before you take them out. Here's a great hairstyle to try out. So if you're interested in this tutorial, please keep on watching. Alright, so I know it's been a minute since I did a hair tutorial. So before I got ready today, I figured I'd show you guys how I styled my braids in this super cute like space bun look. So right now, this is how I wake up. My baby hairs are not done. My baby hairs are not done at all. I oiled my scalp this morning because I haven't done that in a minute. And these braids are almost a month old. They have survived international travel. They have survived diving from the zip line into the cenote in Mexico. They have survived boule, setting it off 100 times. Like, these braids have been through it all. And they're long, so the ends were curled. Now they're more wavy since they've been like wet and everything. And I've been to a water park, so braids still very much looking, you know, decent. So for this look, I just basically split my hair down the middle and I leave out these two in front, and I pulled up my hair like this. Now the back of my hair do look a little chew, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have that much hair back here, so this is just all one braid. So you just want to make sure you have it pulled up as nice as possible, and this can get tight, so you got to be careful how you wrap it. It's kind of like bantu knots where you don't want to wrap it too tight, but I'm just twisting the hair. This side I'm twisting like away from my head, I guess, and I'm just twisting around to get a nice little bun like that. And then the curls on the end is what's gonna give me like that cute little look. But again, this is why you can't, like, you don't want to do it too tight because then it's gonna hurt. So that's one space bun, and you can secure it with a hair tie or a rubber band. I didn't do that last time, but I'm gonna do it this time. Or what you could also do is take, like, if it's too much hair hanging out, you could take one of them and just use that to secure the bun. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use that to secure it and just wrap that all the way down until there's more hair. So that secured our bun. Then we have these little pieces kind of like hanging down, and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So pulling it up, kind of making sure it goes straight up in the back because it looks a little bit cleaner when it's like that. And then again, we're twisting away from our head. Wow, I don't have my mic plugged up. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit better. Sorry about that. So again, twisting away from my head, but we're like trying not to do it too tight because we know we got to keep wrapping down. And so when you wrap it, you're wrapping under, which kind of tightens up the bun. And then again, I wrapped about 3 times for the length of my braids. This is a little loose, so I'm gonna take it down and try it again, just to make sure we have all of the hair up as tight as we could get it, or not as tight, but you know what I'm saying. But make sure you keep those braids together, because when they loosen up, then you just be short. And so then this is how this bun is looking. And then I'm actually, let's see which hairs I like hanging down. I like this one better. Okay, so I like these hanging down, And so then I'm just gonna go in again and twist this one piece of hair over top to secure the rest. Okay, so then you have your 2 space buns. You have your 2 space buns like that. And then we have these. So now that your buns are kind of little and you have these little pieces hanging, the braids are so long, right? And I was like, well, that kind of looks a little funny. So I decided to take each braid and just wrap it at the base and then wrap it one more time. And it's a little bit looser. It's not tight because I wanted the curly part to start like in front of my face. Because if you wrap it tight, then it's gonna, you'll have more braid and it'll still be super long. You can either wrap it a third time if you wanted it to be like super short, but I think the longer look looks cute. So again, I'm just taking it, wrapping it inside at the base of the bun, or let me see, not inside, outside. Wrap it outside the bun, then come inside, outside, and then outside, and then come inside. And then if you need them to be equal, then you could just tighten up how tight you twisted it at the base. So there. So now it looks equal. And that's pretty much the hairstyle. If you want them to be closer together, you can take like a hair tie like this. You will see it like in pictures. But if you need a little stress relief on your noggin up here in the middle, you could put like a hairband around it. And it's not really noticeable unless somebody all up in your business. And if they all up in your business and you don't want them to be, tell them to back. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this hair tie on here just to relieve some of the tension at the top of my head. And I like them kind of pulled together more anyway. And so now I'm gonna clip back these curls because what makes this hairstyle is the baby hairs. Okay, so lately my baby hair, like, not tutorial, but like what I've been doing with my baby hairs is I use any setting mousse to kind of loosen up my edges, just because after having your braids in for a month and doing your edges for a month, you gotta wash your edges, but they can still be crispy even after you wash them. So I'll put some setting mousse on them just to loosen them up and kind of brush that through and see, you know, what new baby hairs you have pulled out, because, you know, over time with braids, again, more hair start showing up in the baby hair section, even though they're not really baby hairs. So this is all my hair that had, now granted, the last time I did this, somebody was like, oh my god, I don't know how you put all that stuff on your forehead, like my skin would be breaking out. And my skin hasn't broken out from like just this process because it's not on my face that long. And if your skin breaks out from the products that you're using on your edges, then you probably should change the products that you're using, because it'll break your hairline out anyway if it's breaking you out. So I'm just gonna, what I've been using, like literally this past week, has been my tried and true Gorilla Slide. Now I know this is probably expired because I done had this for a long periodically time, but my cousin had I needed to do my baby hairs, and I asked her to use some of her products, and she had Gorilla Snot, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was using Gorilla Snot before it was popping. And so it made me want to bring out my Gorilla Snot. And I like to do all of my swoop-de-doops, especially with this hairstyle, because it's so like eccentric and like, I don't know, it reminds me of like spaceships, and like it's giving Doja, okay? And it's giving Planet Her. Is that what her album was called? Planet Her? That's what it's giving. So I like to do all the swoops, all the dramatics, because That's what this hairstyle is giving. It's not giving, give me basic baby hairs. It's giving, give me, like, have you seen my baby hairs? It's giving my character energy. That's what it's giving, okay? So, I just do the swoop-de-doops. And the swoop-de-doops really aren't as hard as they be seeming, because it's literally just laying your natural curl flat. That's all it's doing, is laying your natural curl flat. And this Gorilla Snot is the sport one. My cousin had the orange yellow one, but I got the sport one because when I first tried it, I was like, sport sounds like it has a lot of hold, because it's for sports. All of the swoops, give it to me. Give it to me, okay? Give it to me, baby. Give it to my baby. Give it to my baby. See, all of that, I stand. I stand for the swoop dee dee doop doops, okay? So now is when you gonna wipe this extra product off. You don't want that just sitting on your head, so you can kind of dap off the extra product, you know. And then what I'm gonna do is get my head scarf. I couldn't find my scarf because sometimes I like using a cotton scarf because it like really setting in place. The silk one be a little too nice on my edges. Like it'd be like, oh no, we're gonna be nice, like we'll hold it down, but we not gonna ride or die and hold it down. That cotton will absorb that product and make sure your edges is set like concrete, okay? So anyway, I'll come back after I do my makeup and show y'all the final look with the tendrils down and the baby hairs laid. Y'all, I left y'all hanging bad. I filmed a whole makeup video, which if you see this look on my channel, featuring Chic Glam blush, y'all, that's where you'll see the fresh hairstyle. But it's been a whole day. I just touched up my baby hairs. It is evening time, and when I filmed the previous clips, it was morning time, so I do apologize that the style don't look as fresh right now, and I had to touch up my baby hairs. But this is what the style is giving. It's giving very much Planet Her. It's giving Doja, you know, it's giving fun and spunky, young and spunky. Okay, so if you guys are interested in more styles to switch up your braids with, especially when you're about to take them out, here's an option. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love y'all so very much, and until next time, y'all never forget, at the end of the day, without regrets, love yourself and be you, Tipple. Bye y'all. It's Slim Reshae, natural beauty. It's Slim Reshae, all about natural beauty. Yeah, Slim Reshae.